San Francisco, Americans and should be proud of it, Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg posted Friday afternoon in a rebuke to President Trump. We should also keep our doors open to refugees and those who need help. That's who we are. Had we turned away refugees a few decades ago, Priscilla's family wouldn't be here today, he wrote of his wife, Priscilla Chan, whose family were refugees from China and Vietnam. Trump signed an executive order Friday that puts a moratorium on allowing refugees from a list of predominantly Muslim countries to enter the United States, though it includes exceptions for religious minorities in those countries such as Christians. Trump signs orders on rebuilding military and extreme vetting. The tone is stronger than in April when Zuckerberg told attendees at Facebook's annual developers conference that bridges, not walls, were the answer. If the world starts to turn inwards, then our community will just have to work even harder to bring them all together, he said. The statement seemingly was in response to then-candidate Trump's calls for a wall between the United States and Mexico, but Zuckerberg later backed away from that possibility, writing on Facebook that his comments weren't about any one person or country. Friday's statement was very clearly aimed at Trump, though it, too, struck a conciliatory note. Immigration has long been an area of concern for the young billionaire. 4 years ago he helped found a political advocacy group FWD.us, which lobbied for immigration reform among other political goals. Silicon Valley, which employs thousands of highly paid immigrants in technical positions and thousands more in low-paying service jobs, has long been in favor of making immigration easier and more rational. Zuckerberg's post comes after a week in which the newly inaugurated president signed orders directing federal agencies to target illegal immigration, kick-started construction of a wall along the United States southern border, to be potentially paid for by a 20% tax on imports from Mexico, and shut off funding to cities that don't inform federal officials when they have undocumented immigrants in custody. Zuckerberg, who has long championed immigration, wrote that his great-grandparents came from Germany, Austria and Poland. While keeping America safe is important, he said that the way to do it is to focus on those who actually pose a threat. Expanding the focus of law enforcement beyond people who are real threats would make all Americans less safe by diverting resources, while millions of undocumented folks who don't pose a threat will live in fear of deportation, he said. The overtly political post comes just 4 days after